Okay.
Alright, so welcome to Why We Game, everyone. My name is Braxton Brutal, and I have a special guest for everyone.
What is going on, everybody? I'm LimitdLiability.
And this is Why We Game, like I fucking said. And we're going to get started. So, tell me, Limited, why do you game?
Well, I game because I mean, I've been gaming for a while, and really the online aspect all started when I was in college playing Counter-Strike. But since I stopped playing rugby, I mean, gaming's kind of taken up as the hobby of choice for me to do. It's really the point of why I game and where I'm at right now.
Okay. So you started with Counter-Strike and you just progressed from there. So what's your favorite game then?
Ooh, that's a good one. Are we talking about? Well, see, Counter Strike was my first online gaming. I've been playing video games since original Super Nintendo. So not even original, sorry, not Super Nintendo, but the original Nintendo. I mean, you're talking old school Mario and Duck Hunt. That was my first game.
Oh, then I have a picture that I'm going to put at the end of this that you'll enjoy then.
That game was probably for its time was like one of the greatest games. And of course, when you're playing two player on that one, you could screw with the other person when they're jumping over the little gaps in the floor. You could pause the game on them and then unpause it, and they'd fall in the hole.
Yeah, that's always the best.
That game caused a number of fights between me and my brothers, is what that did.
Yeah.
It's like, you fucking asshole! Why did you pause the game on me? I hate you.
Yeah, see, I think I have a video that my dad recorded on one of those big old original video recorders, the shoulder-mounted big-ass ones.
Oh, of course.
Me at 4 years old playing Duck Hunt.
Oh, nice.
And
see, the funny part, we're talking about this, and probably some of these kids have no clue what we're talking about.
No, that's why this picture at the end of the video is going to be perfect, because it relates to Duck Hunt and all these old games.
Oh, of course.
So, tell me, how is the weather where you're at then?
Actually, we've been really warm. It's been about 70 degrees here today, so it's been a little on the warmer side of things. So
okay, because I've been playing all day today whenever I have a chance, and it is shit because we're in the middle of a snowstorm now, finally.
I think we're all waiting for a snowstorm, and we're afraid that when it happens, it's going to be brutal because people don't know how to drive here or how to handle the cold weather, so we're screwed if it happens.
That's good. So you play other games as well from your channel, obviously. You play like rugby on that, all NCAA is all I see, and I really enjoy every one of them. So tell me what made you decide to record those?
Well, I've been hanging out on YouTube as like a sub for about 2 years. I got into this after college, kind of just being a subscriber, and then really just started trying to find other people with similar interest and hobby, because none of my friends in real life play games, so it was kind of something to do to find other people. So I was tired of playing Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, and getting my ass kicked by myself. And I needed people to play with.
Yeah, see, and it's me, Modern Warfare 2 was the very first game I ever played online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I used to play it by myself all the time. I actually got introduced to everybody by playing with some guy, old guy, and that's how it all started for me, and meeting all these great people. And actually how I met 6 Pounds was playing against him in Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, that's always fun.
Oh, yeah. It was actually really funny because I was like, hey, I know him. I subbed to him. But
it's always cool when you do that. And, it's funny because, I've been in a couple lobbies with some of the other guys. And, some of those kids have those little freak out moments. Of like, oh, my God, it's, whoever. It's 6 Pounds. It's Sketch. It's, so you get those things. And it's hilarious to see those kids. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I don't ever remember playing against anybody who was big on YouTube, and if I did, I don't remember it happening.
Yeah, like our boy Notorious, right?
Of course. Oh, yeah.
That kid's badass. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get him on this.
Cool.
Yeah, they would, actually. Instead of having another YouTuber have a sub. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I try to do all types of, different things. I wish, I had more time to dedicate to play with my subs and stuff like that. It'd be nice, but with my job and everything, it's just impossible to even find time to play for myself.
Yeah, my buddy, he's a huge White Sox fan. His name's DeSoxin05. If you go through my friends list, you'll see him. He has the cutest little girl ever, and he always feeds her while he's playing.
Nice.
And it's just it's great to watch that and hear him bitch that she's trying to steal his microphone or grab his controller. So,
well, I'm always wondering how this is going to work out. With everything. If and when we have kids, it's going to be interesting to see how well this goes.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. I'm not even married, so married is not for Braxton.
I always wondered that sometimes if it was the right thing for me, but it works out pretty well, so I can't really complain.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, divorce worked for my parents, so.
Well, everybody, my wife has had plenty of friends that got divorced, and I think some of them even actually had marriages that were longer than Kim Kardashian, but they weren't still went over a year. We had a couple of them that were gone within like 6 months.
Yeah, well, see, my parents were married for 27 years, got divorced in August of last year, and it's just been better for them. They're a lot happier.
Well, some people it seems to work out that way. I don't know. I mean, my parents were together up until the day my dad died, so I mean, it was a little bit different. But I saw people that had parents get divorced, and some said they were happier after it. Others said they were even more miserable. So just trying to figure out how that works out. You're miserable with the person, so let's get divorced and be more miserable after that. So.
Exactly. That's why I haven't got married. Is one, I'm only 23. So there's that problem, and then there's two, I just don't find women that interesting to marry. Sorry, we made 14 subscribers. I apologize.
It all takes finding the right one that won't drive you insane. I mean, I think the only thing that is a downside to my wife is she's not a big fan of the video gaming, but I told her, I said, hey, look, it could be worse. I said, I could be out drinking, doing drugs, and, hooking up with random chicks, but I'm not doing that. I play video games, and she's like, "Oh, that makes perfect sense," and kind of solves that argument.
Oh yeah, dude. If I found a gamer girl, I wouldn't marry her though. Yeah. The whole reason why is because one, she'd be stealing my Xbox all the time, and two, I wouldn't have to be like, "Honey, come to bed. You got to work in 4 hours," just like they do to me as it is.
Yeah. It would be kind of difficult and interesting at the same time, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, well, everyone, this was Why We Game episode 2. And fucking enjoy this special picture at the end.
Awesome. Later, guys.
Later.